Hey everybody, I am David, and I want to talk about a little bit of news items that dropped about the DCTV shows this week. Two shows in particular, Legends of Tomorrow and The Flash. If you don't know, if you're new to my channel, you probably don't know that I am a huge fan of the DCTV stuff that air. And that includes Arrow, The Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, Supergirl, and even Gotham. I like to throw Gotham in there. Even though I like the CW stuff, I think, a little bit more. Gotham is a fun little guilty pleasure, I guess. It's not as good as the other four, but it's Batman, so it's like that. Yeah, that's pretty much why I'm watching it. So some things dropped today about some of these shows. I think we're going to start hearing some more things drop as the weeks go by and as we get closer and closer to the release dates of the shows airing again, which is usually in October, early October. The Flash, let's start off with that. Apparently it was announced today that the show will be taking place 6 months later after where the finale left off. So there's going to be a little time jump, not a big time jump. It's actually about the same amount of time that Flash Season 2 jumped forward to, as well as Arrow Season 4. Both of them also jumped 6 months ahead from where their last finales left off. So it's interesting that they're taking that approach with Flash this season, which makes me wonder if Arrow is going to do the same thing as well. If Arrow is going to also do a little 6 month time jump, because they need to coincide together to hit the crossover event usually, which is around the same time. Unless they're changing something up this season, we're gonna have to wait and see. But yeah, that should be interesting, I guess. I was kind of hoping, if you watched my video that I did a couple weeks back, I did a theory video, what I thought what I kind of thought they should do is keep Flash Barry Allen out of it for a while and maybe put Grant Gustin in Legends Tomorrow as Savitar for a while, but it looks like they're not taking that approach. I would have thought it would have been an interesting way of doing it. If you want to look at what I'm talking about, I'll put the link in the description down below, and you guys can check that link after and see what you think. But yeah, it looks like that's not going to be happening. And also the title of the episode of season 4, the first episode, is revealed to be The Flash Reborn. Kind of like maybe The Flash Rebirth. In a way, I think that's what they should have called it, The Flash Rebirth, but they called it The Flash Reborn because I guess Barry is going to be reborn in somehow, some way, or maybe metaphorically. We'll have to wait and see. So there's two interesting things about The Flash right now. And in an interview, Katie Lotz, who plays Sarah Lance on Legends of Tomorrow, used to be on Arrow, but now she's on Legends as one of the main characters. She actually gave a little hint at what might happen in Legends of Tomorrow Season 3, saying that the whatever happened right now in the timeline for the Legends, it's not going to be resolved in one episode. So I'm happy to hear that Legends is actually taking that approach, that they're going to take time with this, that, this is not going to be a simple task of just fixing it by the end of episode 1. They are actually going to go through multiple timelines, seeing how much of time has been screwed up by whatever happened. Like I'm guessing, I do think they are going to fix it by episode 7 or 8, whenever the crossover finale or the crossover episode will be, because they are hinting that there is going to be a crossover episode. Well, they're not hinting; they stated it as fact. And they also, I forgot where I read this. I read this, there was an interview going around today also saying that the crossover is going to be more heavy on emotional stakes. So that gets me excited because I felt the emotional impact, the emotional stakes in the last crossover was kind of missing a little bit. There was some of that, but not too much. I'm glad to hear that this crossover this year will have more to do with that. And I can't wait to see how Supergirl's TV series will factor into the crossover, because I think it was Mark Guggenheim who said that Supergirl will factor heavily into this year's crossover. Unlike last season where it was just a tease, this year they're hoping to make it more integrated into the plot. So that makes me happy. So that means we're actually going to get a real 4-arc crossover event, which is going to be weird with Arrow on Thursdays separated from the other. Like, at least the last crossover was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. This one's only going to be Monday, Tuesday, and then we're going to have to wait till Thursday to see the last part. So I'm curious on how they're going to handle that, or if CW will, for one night only, we're going to put all 4 of them all week or something like that. I don't know. But whatever. I'm always excited for these crossovers. The Katie Lotz thing, like I said, I'm very excited to see them not just for one episode dealing with this situation. I'm happy we're going to see more of it. So it's just what caused it. That's what I want to find out. And what the villain is in this season too. We don't know any of the villains that are going to be causing problems this season for the Legends, or Arrow for that matter. The only ones we know is the Tinkerer is going to be the villain for Flash season 4. I don't know too much about him, and the villain Rain will be the villain in Supergirl. So that only Supergirl and Flash we kind of know what the villain is. With Arrow and Legends, we don't know who the villains are yet, and they've been kind of hinting that we might get some new heroes in Legends. So that's going to be really interesting. I'm ending this here, guys. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, especially if you are a huge fan of The Flash, Arrow, Legends, and Supergirl, as well as Gotham. I'm a huge fan of all of them, and you know, when the shows come back, I will be reviewing Arrow and Flash regularly. I have been doing The Flash since season 1. I have been doing every episode reviews since season 1, episode 1 of The Flash. I've been doing Arrow reviews since season 3, episode 1. I was doing Legends since season 1, episode 1 as well, but I kind of stopped when Legends moved to Tuesday nights with The Flash, because it was like, one show is already enough for me on those nights, guys, because it takes me a while to edit my videos together and then upload them right after. If I did Legends of tomorrow, I'd be going to bed late, and then I have to get up really early in the morning for my other job that pays the bills. So unfortunately I had to give up on Legends, but I still do Legends on Thursdays when I review Arrow, The Flash. When I do all of them, I do my DCTV recap where I talk about all the shows and put them into one video. So with that being said, I'm ending this video now. I'm serious now. I'm ending it now. And until next time, can't wait for these shows to come back. I'm starting to miss them. I'm getting that feeling like, man, no new Flash, no new Arrow. Where are these guys? But that's why I do all these other videos now during the summer. This gives me time to experiment and do other stuff. So I'm having fun doing that. And until next time, take care.